It is happening today that Danjuma, of course, have told Tinubu government no excuses and terrorism, banditry, the killings is becoming out of proportion. And of course, Abu Salami have told Tinubu again that listen to Nigerians that the hunger, suffering, pains is becoming unbearable. What exactly is happening today that they are speaking out? The generals from the north.
Why not? Why they no go speaking? My name remains Evangel Benjamin Johnson Esnachi. And hear me clearly. He's telling on them. He's telling on them, and it will continue to tell on them. That is why they are voicing out today. Is it today that they have messed Nigeria up? It's not today. Nigeria have been messed up for many years ago, but the so-called leaders are patching it and deceiving Nigerians, those that want to be fooled, that want to allow themselves to be fooled. Are you getting it? So now, Nigerians have woken up from their dreams, especially the youth. The youths are coming to know, to understand, and to know what they know. Those things that they have been covering from the youth today have come to know it.
What awards do you think they are covering from the youth?
Listen and listen good. They don't tell us the truth. It's only country that don't tell the truth.
The truth that Nigeria is one or that is not one.
The truth that Nigeria is not one. They are not telling us that it's not one. They are telling us that it is one.
And it's not working.
And it's not working. Another thing is this. A country like this, Nigeria, you know that there's a particular set of people that is divinely blessed, divinely favored by God. You don't want to recognize them. Rather, you are marginalizing them. Rather, you are intimidating them. Rather, you are finding all means to frustrate them. Rather, you are seeing them as a third class, not even a first class. Listen and listen good. Them have decided now, they have made up their mind to go. Because in a family whereby the firstborn, a firstborn is not being recognized, he have the right to separate himself from that family. In fact, to divide the family the way it should. I came from Biafra. I'm a Biafra man. I'm an Igbo man. In the Biafra land, every first son have a say in the constitution of the land. So as it is now, Igbos are the first citizen of this country, if anything, to be called one Nigeria. Because Igbos existed before Nigeria. Biafran land existed before Nigeria in the 18th centuries, while Nigeria existed in 1914. So we are almost 500 years older than Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. Are you hearing me? So now, you that just wake up yesterday, you want to intimidate me. It's not possible. So I rather divide the family.
Are you saying that the North are just crying? This is just the beginning of their lamentation.
This is the beginning of, do you know the meaning of lamentation? Jeremiah wrote the lamentation that the time shall come when people will cry. And it came to pass in the book of Matthew chapter 2, after the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, when Herod sent an army to go and destroy any child of a year, a day old to 4 years. That was lamentation. A day will come, that is what is happening in Nigeria today. Our generals, our old men who has failed to put things in place are now lamenting, they are crying. And this is just the beginning of the cry. They have not started. When the first unitary government in Nigeria, 1967, Agu Ironsi, who wanted to unite Nigeria, that is the first unitary government, system government. Agu Ironsi was murdered. Yes, in 1967, before the war broke out. The only president that the president ruled 7 months. That is Agu Ironsi. He came from Lagos to Ibadan, where he was making movement of what? One Nigeria, to unite Nigeria together. He was murdered in Ibadan. Are you hearing me? He was murdered in Ibadan before the rising up of Gowon. Are you getting it? After a series of a coup was executed in Nigeria that led to Nigerian civil war. And that thing has been affecting Nigeria till today. So that is the only man who took that step Up till today, nobody have taken that step. But he was murdered on the process. So as it is now, these elders has refused to acknowledge that step